So I'm an observant Jew, so let me just observe you for a moment. Wow. This is a very chashuv oil. I'm very delighted to be in your home. Thank you very much. It's not a light bit of work that goes into such a meeting. Many details, many little bits and pieces to make it very special. All of it done with very, very special concern, and I appreciate it very much. I'm delighted to be with you. Let me just sort of poll the group so I can kind of know where we are. I mean, I know where I am. This is my 5th lecture of the day. After flying here this morning, and I got to fly back tonight, I'll say, oh, thank you. How many of you have heard me speak before? Please, just thank you very much. Okay. Lets me know what material I have to edit out. So, okay. It's interesting. I've spoken in so many different places. It's never the same. And the reason it's not the same is because the need of each particular group that gathers is distinct unto itself. And I just, I do this little thing right here in the beginning because this is part of what I call my tuning into you process. So you think I'm just sort of warming up, but I'm really actually checking out not just who's here, but how are we here? What's the nature of this group? And what does Hashem want us to do tonight? Because as I heard somebody once wisely say, it's not so important that you hear what I have to say. It's more important that you hear what Hashem has to say while I happen to be talking. I'm just a pipeline. But it's sort of like in radio. There's the carrier wave, and then there's the message that's embedded in the carrier wave. I'm just the carrier wave. But the message is something that you'll pick up on as long as your radio is turned on and you're tuned to the right frequency. So maybe if you need to tune in yourself, I know you've had a long day, it's busy, etc. You live in Los Angeles, unbelievable traffic. I migrated from Los Angeles to New York about 8 years ago, a little over 8 years ago, and was working for a .com that went .bomb after 9/11. I had been somewhat connected with Jews for Judaism a bit here in the province, and prior to that I had been living in Orange County, and that was during the process of my gerus, which was conducted through the Rabbinical Council of California, particularly overseen by Rabbi Avram Union Shlita. And that was, I have to tell you, that was a very tough process. It is not, the RCC is known as not being an easy basin to work through if you're a candidate for gerus. I mean, if they get 100 candidates in a year, I don't know that they take 20 or 25. And tonight I was just speaking at Anshe Emes. Rob Summers was one of the people on that early Basin that I appeared before, and I got some interesting insights as to what they really felt when I showed up, because it was like, this guy's either a really clever spy, or maybe he could actually be some help to Claude Israel. So I hope that in the last 8 years or so, because I'm one of the older guys in the room, but I might be one of the youngest Jews, maybe the youngest Jew in the room tonight. I turned 8 right before Hanukkah. Chav Gimel Kislev is my birthday. The one that really counts. Actually, I get 2 birthdays. It's very nice in my house. I would like to answer the question tonight, in the few minutes I have, in a way that I don't normally. I'd like to attempt to answer the question, so what really convinced me to become a Torah Jew? Each of the words, I'm going to share with you 6 quick words. They all begin with the letter C. The first one, of course, is cholent. No, that's not true, but in a sense, it is true, because what is a cholent? A cholent is a unique blend of ordinary ingredients, slow cooked over time, with a resulting, gastronomically delightful taste. Each one is different. Of course, I learned very quickly that cholent is always triggered to the guests. So I always try to have good guests. The truth is, my wife makes a wonderful cholent. And the things I want to share with you are really kind of an ideological cholent that came to me over a lot of time. People often want to find that one particular thing. Was it an insight? Was it an aspect of Torah? Was it a revelation of some kind? Did I have an echo from Har Sinai that seemed to reverberate down and sort of like a basco catch me